Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Godzilla X Kong New Empire Skar King. Well, actually the giant Skar King, but anyways, let's take a closer look at the box first. So first we have Godzilla and King Kong over here in the corner. Giant Skar King. Then we have the Godzilla X Kong logo kind of back there. And also you can kind of see those crystals in the box, which look kind of cool. Some giant crystals on the side. And Godzilla and King Kong on this side. Looks very nice. Then on the back, which I really do like the back of these boxes, here's the Skar King. And on the bottom of the box, well, just like the Godzilla X King Kong New Empire logo. And the two other large figures. But anyways, let's get this figure out of the box, which should be pretty simple. We just need to, well, cut these strings. Which shouldn't be too hard. So these are completely different strings like Mattel usually uses on their figures. But I don't think this is made by Mattel. That's probably why they don't use the same strings. But yeah, there are also a few other ones which I'll cut off camera. So I finally got them out of the box. We don't need this box anymore. Anyways, here's our Skar King, which actually looks very nice. First, we're going to just take this off right here, which I think can just detach. And not really, I'm pretty sure it can come off. Let me take a closer look. But yeah, first we have this thing, which I think is supposed to be a spine when it can use, but yeah, it's really hard to take out. Anyways, let's take a look at the actual main part of the main figure. Here's the Skar King. So first, let's look at detailing. So here's the face, which looks pretty good, and also there's a lot of fur. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the screw holes on the back, but it's not that bad since it's on the back of the figure. And yeah, most of this figure is just kind of either smooth or, you know, has, let me fix this camera a little bit, has fur texturing. But we have one hand that has, where it can actually hold something, and the other hand is just clenched. But I think it can hold this in this hand. But yeah. Now let's actually see the height of this figure. But anyways, if we get this tape measure out, which I actually don't know, does this balance on its own? Hopefully it does, which I can't really tell. Maybe if I move the legs around a little bit, get it to stand. Oh well, it doesn't really stand on its own. But in height, this figure measures in at about 1 foot, which is very nice, and width from shoulder to shoulder, about 5-ish inches. But now let's move on to articulation. So first it has articulation in the knee, so it can bend, and at the hip. Then we have articulation in the wrist, which it can swivel, and backwards and forwards. And then we also have a ball joint at the shoulder, and a ball joint in the head. And also what's really nice about this figure is it has a ball joint in the waist. So you could probably actually get this to go like maybe on like 4 legs. I can't really tell, but I'll try to do that off camera real fast. No, I really couldn't really articulate the go on all 4. It looks really weird. It doesn't really work out too well. But I also noticed this thing has hollow feet, which is a little bit weird. But yeah. This is a pretty nice figure. And yeah. I guess let's compare it to a few things. I'm going to have it sitting for it actually can be kind of up. I was finally able to get it to stand, but here's it next to a Velociraptor and a Jurassic World human figure. Next, let's compare it to. And here it is with the Hammond Collection T-Rex, which it actually pairs up with very nicely. And it's kind of weird that this figure is big. I'm not used to having figures that are this big, but also bipedal like this. But yeah, here it is next to the Hammond Collection T-Rex, which I think this could make a really good stop motion. And last but not least, let's compare it to Cheese. But anyway, yeah, here's Cheese compared to it. It is much bigger than Cheese, and yeah. Final thoughts on this figure. The articulation is pretty good. It would have been nice if it was able to actually like go quadrupedally. And then also, I'm not the biggest fan of the screw holes and, well, the holes in the feet, but besides that, this is a pretty nice figure. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.